So Chiron came out, and he's kind of like really, really not strong. Like, I wouldn't say that he's like weak or underpowered, but he's not OP. Like, you know, what people are saying about him. Maybe I'm just bad with him or something like that, but I don't know. I don't feel that he's OP compared to like Soul Release, you know, or even like Outwash Release. But he definitely has like some type of damage associated with him, and I like the way that his character's built around. You know, I mean, normally people say, oh, the heal is really strong, but you know, he's pretty squishy compared to like normal hunters. Like, I was getting like I was don't like get upset with me, but I was playing him in mid. And I was going against the Scylla, and I mean this Scylla, she like almost one-hitted me with her Sikkim at like level 5, you know what I mean? So like he's pretty squishy, and that's why I feel like the heal is there. And even people are like, whoa, dude, he could target people even though they're far away from him or whatever. And I just think about it as, you know, guys, it's just like a Zeus like discharge thing. Think of it as like, you know, a Zeus, you know, he throws his shield, it's AoE or whatever. And, you know, he also has the basic attack with the discharge or whatever. But where Chiron, I guess, starts to become pretty OP is with his last two abilities. You know, his ultimate and his dash. And some people might say at first glance, no, his dash isn't anything special. But, I mean, first of all, it's a dash, and it's a knockback. And you can basic attack while you're in it. So that's probably one thing that, like, balances him out. And even his ultimate, like his ultimate, it's pretty much like, think about it as Rom's ultimate, except you don't go in the air, and it's a little easier to hit. It still, you know, has its weaknesses to it. Like, I remember I tower dived ulting, and I thought I would live, even though I died, which kind of sucked, but that was just my stupidity. But other than that, Chiron, perfectly balanced god. I think he's amazing. And he's probably, when he gets, you know, unbanned in leagues, he's definitely going to be getting played a lot, because he's really fun to play as. I know it's gonna be nitpicky, but I don't like his recolor. His recolor looks worse than his normal skin. Even though, you know, you gotta seem cool by playing the recolor. But Chiron, he's balanced. So for the people that think he's overpowered, he's not, guys. He's not. He's not underpowered for the people that think, oh, he's so bad. He's such a bad god. But I remember hearing him at release. I was like, dude, this guy's gonna be so overpowered. Like, what is Drybear making him? Is DM Brandon making him? Like, that's exactly what I was thinking. But then I started playing it. I'm like, you know, he's not that bad. You know, I mean, it's kind of good timing with his one ability, which is his wave clear. I mean, it pops off like, cause you gotta wait for it to pop. You know, it pops off at a good time, and you know, it gives you protections, it does damage, and it does healing for every ability I think you use. You get healed, so that's also why you don't want to get Devos, don't want to get Death's Toll. I saw a lot of people using Devos and Death's Toll, and I was just like, guys, don't use that on Chiron. You want to go trans because he has a heal. So you're not really going to be relying on lifesteal too much. And when you do, you want to get Soul Eater because he's not that much of a bursty god as he is, like, I don't know how to put it, like, kind of like this control role, as he kind of like, I wouldn't say that, yeah, he's not bursty. Like, you know how, I'm going to compare him to like an Apollo. Apollo, you know, you hit them a couple of times, they die, right? Chiron, you got to use some of your abilities with him, you got to mix it up, and then they die. And, you know, he provides healing to his teammates, defensive boosts, and he has a nice CC knockback. So he's more not your straightforward ADC that does damage, get the kills, does like everything. He's more of like a control for the team, and I think that's a good approach for Smite, because it's like you're not just really just doing damages, holding left click to play him. You gotta use some type of skill, and you gotta know how his abilities affects, you know, the team fights, and just clearing wave and throughout the whole conquest meta and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My next Smite video, or, you know, I'm not really doing gameplays anymore, I'm just doing talks about it and stuff like that, is going to be about Clash, because Clash Beta came out, I was playing it, I enjoyed it a hell of a lot more than Siege by DM Brandon. But other than that, we'll be seeing you guys there. This has been Pyrokotics. I'm signing off. Peace out.
Guess I got my swagger back. Guess I got my swagger back.